Hi, it's me, Vamp, and today we are going to be taking a close look at the Cycron. Let's review the Cycron. The Cycron, as you may know, I just got my hands on not too long ago. It's it's a unique weapon, as in the sense it doesn't have a secondary fire like some other weapons do, but it had this mechanic that lets it auto recharge, I guess. You don't need ammo, or rather you can't use ammo. Its accuracy is 100% because it like fires a beam when you hold down the trigger. Hey, it fires a beam. That's what I said, right? So I'm wondering if... Oh wait, that's only for primary. This is secondary, so that wouldn't work. Okay, so anyway, yeah. Hit the stats regularly. It's primarily heat, of course. Which is, it's okay. It is what it is. Critical chance, 5%, multiplier 1.5. Okay, so it's not a critical weapon. Fire rate 5. Magazine is 20. Noise alarming. Reload 2.5. I believe reload in this situation is how fast it recharges. Yeah. Well, that's what I based stuff on when I did it. Yeah, that's what I based stuff on, how fast it reload. Now, if you put mods, as you probably know, if you put mod like this on it, it won't do anything. It's a status. Excuse me. Excuse me. RIP earphones. Am I right? Yeah. Okay, so what I was saying is, yeah, actually hit the build I've been using. I had to put one forma. Okay, I had to put one forma in just to test this because without one forma, I don't even think it had a leg to survive at all. Now that I had one forma, it might be able to. It did survive. It did better than I thought it did. Would, rather. Now, if we look at the price for this, the price is 200 platinum. It includes a slot and a catalyst if you want to buy it for 200 platinum. Or you can go to the energy lab of your dojo room and construct it there, which is cool and dandy. Now we are going to test it out, and you know, I know what you're thinking. Hey Vamp, how did it fare for high level content? Well, we're going to do 30 to 40 if you count that as high level content. Because the event is still going on, and I'll be honest, I kind of want to, you know, get a little bit more beacons. So, you know, we're going to say at least 5 minutes so I can show you guys how this is. And I believe, if I recall, it's my only weapon equipped, so there's that awesomeness. Is it my only weapon equipped? Yeah, it is. And see, now do you see it shoots like that? Now, if you make it all the way down to 0, it takes a second or so to go back up to max, but it goes faster if it's not 0. It doesn't seem to matter what number it is as long as it's not 0, and it would still go faster. Oh, we have an Octavia. So we aren't gonna get very many kills unless we actually. And as you can see, it kills okay. The only thing you gotta worry about is the recharge. Because if you hold this down and it uses up all the bullets, the enemy sort of catch you with your pants down, as it were. Now I could combine this with, like, see, that's exactly what I mean. The enemy's almost dead, but surprise, it ran out of ammo. Oh yeah, I don't have a melee. So yeah, this is, well, it definitely is, it's an interesting concept. It really is. That, you know, just like Arc Wing weapons, it doesn't use ammo. It just fires a stream of heat at the enemy. I keep wanting to reload it, honestly. I keep trying to reload it. Almost every time I try to reload it. I'll be honest, I kind of wish it had a mechanic that, you know, you could reload if you wanted to, but you don't have to. Let's see, these are level 32 enemies, and it is actually killing them, so that's something, right? And as you see, it can shoot like partway through the charge. Even if it's not fully charged yet, you can still shoot. I usually enjoy Octavia quite a bit, but this person is, I don't think using it as right as they could be. Okay, I say that for a reason. Not to be an Octavia snob, but technically if you have it on the rollerball, it's less damage, but yeah. Okay. Ambulance Reborn. Now they helped with that, but I feel like it did some damage.
May I someday share in this inestimable profit? The answer is yes.
The wealth generated by this new ambulance will flow entirely to the Corpus Board. Meanwhile, the rest of the system is going to pay for it. Some with their lives. Tenno.
I didn't even realize there was something out there.
Nav beacon. With enough of those, we'll be able to find where Beck is hiding Animo.
Yeah. Funny thing about this Stalker is he is actually affected by Frost's snow glow. Okay, it looked like we killed him as he killed his target, so that worked out. Hardware, that intro, as I say. At the aside, it does nothing to this sucker. I have rangy crates on it for a reason, and this is why. This is the reason. Now, it's very responsive. It will fire whenever you press the trigger. I just realized me and my companion are like the perfect pair. Me and my sentinel. My sentinel does ice, I do fire. And I probably should put a bubble up. Because I'm a good frost. Actually, I'm probably a pretty bad frost. I forget to put the bubble up like half the time. And see, as you can see clearly, it can do headshots. It does headshots real good because, you know, it's a beam. The only thing about that, as you saw, like I said before, I was trying to do a headshot, but what happened? I ran out of charge. I run out of ammo anymore. That's the thing of the past. You run out of charge. Plus, okay, it could just be me. This is just me nitpicking at this point. But it's charging sound. It's fun to hear at first, but then you know, over time it annoys me a little bit, frankly. It makes my controller vibrate. It does a little charging sound. It's fine. It's fine. It's a little. It's just something I'm not used to. Once I get used to it, I'm sure it will be fine. And yeah, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, hey, Vamp, this review has gone on long enough. No wonder why you don't do any reviews, whatever. Well, I mean gameplay thing, your reviews. Well, I do sometimes. It depends on the weapon. I feel like the more unique the weapon is, the more often I'll have to do something. So yeah, they definitely helped out a lot last time, because... Yeah, okay. I'm just going to use it, Cypher.
Critical mass of understanding. Well, this was the mistake the Oregon made. Things did not turn out so well for them.
Okay, and I think that is
for today.
5. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so as you can see, this weapon with the build I have seems to be okay against level 30 to 32 enemy. I say that because I feel like my bursts, I feel like my Taxon is doing more damage. I'm gonna go ahead and extract because, you know, I was just showing off the weapon and making this video go like 10 years longer than it should. Because, yeah. Oh, and in case you're wondering how I made the thing I made, I went into capture mode. That's how I made the screenshot that I have of sorts. Capture mode.
Tenno, a new alert has begun. It will be marked.
Okay, I'm leaving that squad, and yeah, so that was this weapon. Definitely, I don't think it's the worst weapon in the world. May not be the best weapon in the world. My build may be totally terrible, but this is what I went in with. Originally, there was no stunting speed. I added that later on because I put one former so I could give it a proper test. Because, you know, weapons I really don't like, I'm like, I gotta put a former in it to give them a proper test. If they don't perform well, gotta give them some kind of edge, right? Right? So, yeah, you feel free to tell me if you think it's worth a buy, if you're just going to, you know, research it in the dojo, if you care to use it, if it's going to be a mastery fodder weapon, just level up once, then never use again. So, yeah, I will end the video here. Later.